Morning, friends. It's Tracey and Magda and Boris from Nova Scotia Living. We just came in from our morning walk. It's okay. What time is it?
It's 6:15 a.m.
6:15. Anyways, I put a turkey in last night, and I had it down at 200. When I got up, I bumped it up to 350. Like, got up this morning just to top it off. I'm gonna take it out and look at it. Here's my big fat Thanksgiving to-do list for today. Shred cheese, debone the turkey that's in the oven, but that won't be till later today. Make a lemon meringue pie. Maze is making cupcakes. Peel potatoes and carrots. Make gravy with said great turkey that is in the oven right now. Mally's making carrot cake and pumpkin pie. I'm making pumpkin spice cheesecake and the cinnamon whipped cream to go with it. Bake another turkey tonight when I go to bed. Butterscotch pie. Thaw the cream cheese, which I just took out when I got up. I meant to take it out in the middle of the night and our furnace was going, so I put it on the register out there. Make sure they're not sniffing around it. No, they are not. Just to, this cheesecake is what I plan on making after Maze goes to school. God, I'm a hot mess. Misha's making deviled eggs, set up the tables and chairs, get the takeaway and like paper plates and stuff out so I can at least have them accessible when the time comes. Deep clean the downstairs bathroom, tidy the porch, which just means, because I cleaned it the other day, like sweep the porch and empty the garbage cans and etc. etc. Break down all the drying racks. I don't want any drying racks up now. If I do any laundry, they're going all in the dryer. Set up a kid's table and some toys. Clear the counter off, which will be this counter over there, which is the toaster and those water bottles and etc. Clean a shelf in the laundry room to put stuff. Get the punch bowl, fold the napkins, make a chocolate pie maybe. Vacuum, set up the counter over there, which will be clear except for slow cookers. Brine 2 turkeys. My husband's deep frying 2 turkeys on Saturday, so we'll need to brine them tonight. Make ice. Clean the kitchen after I do all of the stuff on this list. Wash the teapots, which are right over there. Wash my sink. Tidy the wood stove area. It's like old flyers that we just throw there because it's almost that time to make fires constantly. And it's a good fire starter. Just clean the GD mess up. I might do the ham today, at least bake it and take all the meat off the bones, and then I can finish it up on Saturday. And I seen some cobwebs in the TV room, so I gotta get those. I got everywhere else, but I forgot the TV room for some reason. So I'm gonna have a coffee. Oh, God. Oh, actually, I want to take that turkey out and look at it. But I'll do that while I heat up my leftover coffee from yesterday. Waste not, want not. Okay. I was heating that coffee up in the microwave. It just stopped. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy. This was a fatty turkey. Like, you could feel the fat on it. So, I don't know. All right, come to mama. The key is take your legs right out of the equation.
Take your legs totally out of the equation.
Do you know what that's from? All right. All right. Please be done. Da-dum. I'm not seeing your boobs real good. I have 2 onions under the thing. It's not aesthetically pleasing in the sense that it's not like a magazine. Let me see. Does your leg pull off? I had it like super low last night. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in. I had it really low. And it's a fairly big turkey. I know we have a meat thermometer for like when we deep fry turkey. Is that one? No, it's an injector. I have a different thermometer. Does this work? I'm gonna put it back in till after my coffee, and it's still at 350. I have the neck right up its keister, so it looks like a wiener. Oh. Alright, smells good though. Smells good. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get my coffee out, put some cream in it, or heavy whipping cream in. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I just took out 4 eggs because they supposed to be room temperature, whatever. I'm gonna leave these out though too because Mally is staying home today to help me. And she has a lot of things, like she wants to make the bread rolls and the cornbread and the pumpkin pie and the, what else did I say? I said something else. Anyways, she can stay home, and that's why I want to make the cheesecake early, because that takes a while to make. It doesn't take too long to actually mix up in Cornelius, my stand mixer, but you bake it at, I think, 325 for a half hour, and then bump the heat down to 300 and do that for an hour, and then shut the oven off and leave it for an hour. Don't even open the oven. And then you take it out, and then you finish cooling it on the counter until you can put it in the fridge. So it takes a while. So long story short, I'm leaving these out because Mally's going to need some. And they should be room temperature. Oh, God. Oh no, my coffee has flakes in it. I'm drinking it anyways. I don't care. Okay, it's 6:54. I already woke up Maze, but I'm going to go up and do the second round draft pick. I mean, wake up. But there's some towels here I took off the drying racks yesterday. I'm going to fold those up so I can bring those up when I go. And when I picked out his... He can pick out his clothes, but usually I go wake him up, pick out clothes, bring him down so he gets dressed down here in... Oh, you made me drop my croissant. You're not having that. Do you know what that is? No, you got a whole toy box of stuff. Anyways, I picked out his clothes, long story short. But on my bulletin board, there's a school calendar. Today's pajama day. So I'm bringing those pants up, getting some fresh pajama pants, and yeah, hauling his arse out of bed. All right, I put stuff in the dryer and packed Maze's lunch snack bag. I think I'm going to do the lemon meringue pie before I do the cheesecake, because the cheesecake will take a lot longer, and that way I can at least get the meringue on top of the lemon meringue pie browned up. I even cooked my husband came home last night. He got me 2 more boxes of pie shells, which Maze is in the washroom. So he got me 2 graham cracker ones, and then these ones are baked for lemon meringue pie. I was thinking I'd do lemon meringue pie tarts, but I think I'll just do pies. It's fine. It's fine. She's fine. Maze, your clothes are there. Your pajama pants are there, so take your pajamas off and put some pajamas on, and then you just wear a normal shirt. I don't want him going to school with fart-riddled pajamas that he wore all night, so these are fresh pajamas. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm just going to look. Oh, I can't see what time it is. Okay, go. What time is it?
It's 7:04 a.m.
All right. I'll get out what I need to get out for the lemon meringue pie and get some meringue going. or get ready to go anyways. My face is all red. Oh my God. Okay, I had to take my sweater off. I have this on. It's a tank top, but whatever. I put a kettle of water over there. I'm going to bring that up to boil because I have to add cold water and hot water. So in order to have hot water, I want some hot water. I'm going to get that boiling while Maze gets ready for school. And then we'll kick this into high gear after I feed my friends, feed these guys, and then start making this. And hopefully the lemon meringue pie will be completely done by the time the girls catch the bus. And then I'll do the pumpkin spice cheesecake. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, look at that. The moon has been so beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful all the time, but the past few days it was like full. Anyways, I got a couple of bread buns and some seed. These guys are out here. Maze ran up to get his hoodie. I said, if you're wearing a GD hoodie, you better. If you take it off, put it in your GD book bag and bring it the high heck home. Sick and tired of all this losing hoodies. I stopped at the school yesterday and I got 2 of them. Still missing a third, but in the lost and found. So, anyways, I'm gonna do this. No, I don't. Magda, stop. Randall, good morning. I gotta get this. It was compost day yesterday. Make sure there's nothing stuck in here. Nope. That cat's right there. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Maze's hockey sweater's almost too small for him now. He's grown so much. I just put the dogs in there because have a good day at school, Maze. I love you. I gotta get my bucket. Have the best day ever. Oh. There, everybody's fed. I need to go feed Magda and Boris. I'll wake up the kids and get that lemon meringue pie going. Well, 2 lemon meringue pies, I think. And, whew. Yeah, have a good day, everyone. I'll be back out when the big kids bus come. Share and share alike. Tomorrow's the big day, everyone. You're welcome to join in. Big fat Thanksgiving right here. Okay. Woke up the kids. They're still in bed, of course, but I'm just seeing. I have Cornelius, my stand mixer, all ready to rock to make the meringue. Separate 2 fresh eggs, put egg yolks aside into a saucepan and egg whites into a mixing bowl. Beat eggs while on medium in soft peaks, 30 seconds. Beat egg whites. Oh, this is for the meringue. And then after 30 seconds, gradually, God, this is small. Gradually beat in a half cup, or I'm gonna have to zoom in, 60 milliliters of sugar. Beat on high until stiff peaks, which I know that takes a while. So I'm gonna get the meringue going now, but this has two in it, so I'm gonna do 4 eggs. So I'm gonna separate the eggs now. Oh, Lord. Those guys are just having their breakfast, so I have these. I'm going to use those with some of those eggs that I got out because I knew I'd be using eggs today. So 2 eggs, so I really need 4 eggs. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to put the egg whites, if I'm skilled enough, the egg whites in here. and the egg yolks in here, down the hatch. Hey, Boris, you thought I was going to do it, didn't you? You thought I was going to, but I didn't. I know there's probably some easy way to do this. My hands are clean, too. There's a little piece of shell in there I'll get out after. All right. There's one. Since I'm doing 2 pies, hopefully I can do 2 at once. All right. Who's drinking? That's Boris. Magda, get out of the laundry room. You're not getting more food. Today I put their vitamin powder stuff for proper gut health in their food. I don't do it every day, but at least 3 times a week. Something like that. It all depends. Out of there. Oh, can you see what I'm doing? I can kind of see. Whoop. There. Oh, Lord. Maybe you can see a bit better. All right, 2 more. This next couple of days, these vlogs are probably going to be long because I'm doing all this stuff and I like to have you with me and talking and stuff. Kitchen witchery afoot. That's 3. Hopefully the friggin' mixer thing reaches down in here. I always say that whenever I do this, and it always does. It just needs to get moving before it can reach it. Get away from there, Boris. I gotta empty the dishwasher too, because there's a few dirty dishes here on the counter. That's what he's sniffing around about. Oh, I dropped the shell right in there. Genius. Stop making fun of me, Boris, huh? Actually, I don't care. People can make fun of me. Everybody needs a scapegoat sometimes when you're feeble-minded. That's okay. I'll be the scapegoat. It's all good. Anyways, I'm gonna wash my hands because I got whites on my hands. Okay, I actually do need to, I'm gonna start needing some reading glasses or something. So gradually beat in 2/4. That's the thing I couldn't see. 1/4. So I need 2/4 because I'm doing 2. And then beat on high. That'll take a while to, and as this is beating, because I'll just put Cornelius on high, I can do the filling. All right, I'm trying to find the tub. I took out like measuring cups and measuring spoons and everything and put it all in a tub so I'd have everything and put it somewheres. And now I can't friggin' find it. Where would I have put it? Oh no. I don't see a tub under here. There's my punch glasses. Where did I put it, Boris? I need 2/4 cup. Oh, it wasn't a box. It was a basket. That's why I couldn't find it. I'll cover that back up in a sec. That's why. Oh, I gotta let the sunshine in and put the lotion in the basket.
It places the lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion in the basket. You guys must. You gots to know what that one is. We'll let the sun shine in. Sing it it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in, Magda. What are you eating? What do you got? Ugh. What is that? I see the sock box must be open. You keep going to get socks. I'll have to wash my hands again, obviously. All right, no dishes out here. There's some straggle clothes there that Maze took off that I will probably get a wash going. Maybe later, maybe. Okay, I measured out the 2/4 and put it in another one of these whiskey glasses. So I'm gonna get the whites going 30 seconds on medium till they start to foam. Then kick it up to high and slowly add the sugar in. And then you let it go and go and go and go until there's stiff peaks formed. When I let it go and go and go and go, I'm gonna get the filling going. So, I think. Oh. Okay, the meringue's still going. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I added all the sugar. I'm gonna start working on this, but I'm just gonna fast pace it because it's gonna be loud. So, let's boogie. 1/3 cup, so 2/3. 1/3. Okay, I think that meringue is done, that the timer's about to go off. Watch out, Magda, I'm opening the oven. Taking that turkey out, I have a thing over on the table to put it on. It's hot. I don't want you to burn your little schnoz. And get out of my way. All right. So now I need to put this in. How does it go? Does it go like that? Okay, let me get my pie crusts. If you don't get the flying flip-flop out from under my feet, my goodness. I'm gonna wipe my stove off. This is just on a tray, so I can't put that in the oven. Baked pie crust. All right. There's that. Let me just double check. You just pour it into those and then put them on. You're supposed to let that 425. Supposed to let that sit for 5 minutes. That's what that timer was. When bubbles first break the surface, continue to boil and stir in for 30 seconds. Remove from heat and stir in some butter. Cool for 5 minutes, stirring twice. Well, I didn't stir twice, but does that make up for it? Product will continue to thicken as it cools. Pour into baked and cooled pie, pot pie with meringue to the edges. while filling is still hot. Bake 5 to 7 minutes at 425 or until golden. Cool on countertop for 3 hours before serving. All right, I can do this. I can do this. I know what I'm doing. Don't I? This oven mitt has a hole burnt right into it, but they're good oven mitts. I think my sister gave these to me years ago. All right, can we do it? We can do it. We can do it. We can put our heart into it. Dee, 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 dee. There's nothing to it, really. I'm gonna get the spatula. Lemon meringue pie and like chocolate pie are my absolute favorite. I love it. Just do this and I'll empty the dishwasher and this stuff can go in there. And we'll move on to the next project and I can mark this off my list. I've made these in those little tarts. You know how you can buy a sleeve of tarts? They're really good too. And that's what I was thinking I would do that. But since my husband picked up more pie pans, he picked up another box more than I was expecting, which I'm not complaining. But I'm like, oh, well, I should use those up because I don't really got the freezer space for it. And yeah, all right, let me get this meringue. Let me see if I can show you. Like, that's pretty good, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm just going to set this up because I might need that again. Well, I'm going to use a big spoon so I can, it's like how I do my shepherd's pie. Just set that in case I need it after. I want to put a little bit here and a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. Tea and lemon meringue pie. Oh, it's so good. The tangy with a bit of sweet and the comfort of a hot cup of tea. Oh no, that's just a shadow. Okay, I am gonna need this. I'm just going to hand wash this bowl because I will need this when I make my pumpkin spice cheesecake, and I'm not waiting for the GD dishwasher. Even the quick one, I'm not waiting. Oh, that's the oven coming up to 425. All right, so just kind of squish it around. I like to, I know you see some pictures and people do all the swirls symmetrically and stuff, and I'm like, I don't got the time for all that. It looks fabulous though. I've come to realize I'm not aesthetically pleasing when it comes to crafts or pictures or food. like Mally would take a tedious amount of time to make it look whatever. Once I get to spread it out, I try to swirl some of the edges up because I like to make it look that way. But I want it, oh boy, these are full pans, baby, with that lemon filling. Sorry this is taking so long. But then it'll take, what did it say, 5 to 7 minutes? I just keep an eye on it. If it's not browning up how I want, I turn the broiler on and check it every 30 seconds. You just want a little golden, and on the peaks, you know, on the peaks. Sometimes I do that. I can't be waiting. I gotta check the time. Okay, what time is it?
8:06 a.m.
All right, we're good. I said I wanted to have these done before the kids catch the bus. I might just do that. Okay, so maybe a butter knife. No, that's not working. No. Just do what I was doing. Try to swirl it up a little bit. So there is a few peaks that get a little browner than the golden base. You know? Dad likes lemon meringue pie too. Maybe I overdid it with the meringue. Maybe too stiff. I don't know. Whatever. It'll still be fine. It'll still be fine. Everything's okay. That's all I can do. What is... Yeah. All right. Let me get you off so you can get a better look. Okay. So, you know, that's all right. I'm going to get it in the oven and I'll check it after 7 minutes. In the meantime, in between time, see, I got some dishes there. I'm going to empty this so I can get this cleared away. All right. Now, if that doesn't look like it should be in a Irving Big Stop restaurant display case, I don't know what does. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. It's like golden. Yeah, it looks nice and creamy, you know. It looks like you just want to roll around in it. Nice and smooth. Well, like smoothie, creamy kind of thing, even though it's meringue. But now I got to leave it for 3 hours to cool down properly, and then I'll, you know, put it away. I am going to have to keep Magda and Boris out of the kitchen, though, because I don't want any dog noses in this. I'll probably move it from here, but I don't need any dog noses in this. Gosh, Why the heck is my face all red? It's probably because I'm all wound up about getting stuff done today. That's probably why. I'm gonna go check on the kids, but these are done. I didn't even look at this turkey when I took it out. Ta-da! That looks better. I'll deal with that later on today. Oh, and as for my, we'll make lemon pie or tarts, but it's pie. Done. Okay, I'm gonna get the stuff out. I have this written in my recipe book, but I rewatched. It's Tatiana's Everyday Foods. I'll put it in the description box down below. It's a young lady. This video is old, but I've made this the past few years and it's a hit. I'm just gonna get the stuff out. So 4 boxes of cream cheese, which I already have out. I need sour cream, which I have. I need to get out the vanilla. I just want to get everything out. Mix 5 to 7 minutes, scraping down the sides, obviously. And then add the 1/2 cup of sour cream and vanilla. Mix 2 more minutes. And then add 1/2 cup of white sugar. Oh, no, in 1/2 cup of white sugar, add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 of ginger, and 1/4 of allspice. Mix together, and then mix into the stand mixer. And then mix in 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Mix 2 more minutes. Add 4 eggs, room temperature. That uses up the rest of these. I have another whole flat of these in the fridge because we are doing deviled eggs and everything. So, and cake and etc. Add the 4 room temperature eggs. Mix 2 minutes. Then 1 3/4 cup of pumpkin. I have canned pumpkin. Combine it all in here, which is going to be a honey, it's like graham crumbs with 1/4 cup of melted butter. This is a 10-inch pan. I think that's what she used. Yeah. And then combine and add to crust, tap, make sure you get the air bubbles out if you can. 325 for 30 minutes, 300 for an hour. Turn off the oven, leave it closed for 1 more hour, then put it on the countertop and finish cooling before you put it in the fridge. And then the whipped cream, I don't know if I'm going to do it with the heavy cream or not. Like I have Dream Whip, whatever. You just add a little vanilla and cinnamon and it's perfect with it. So I'm going to get out the spices and the sugar, and I have the eggs out. So I'll just need the sour cream and cream cheese and brown sugar. Yeah. I also put together another tub with these are sprinkles, but with the sugars and spices, and there's nutmeg and yeah. So I have 1/2 cup of sugar in here. I'm just going to add the allspice, nutmeg, and ginger and cinnamon in here. Ooh. They're homemade, yeah. Well, they're store-bought crust, but whatever.
What are you making now?
Pumpkin spice cheesecake.
Did you make that last year?
Yeah.
I swear you always make different cheesecakes every year.
Well, Grandma usually brings a cherry cheesecake.
Well, I really like that one. I hope she does bring that.
Yeah. Alright, I can't have you around here because your head is table level. Okay, I have the 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I didn't have very much of this left, so I got some of this from the dollar store the other day. That works just fine. The sugar, the white sugar, and the spices mixed together. And the brown sugar. I'll crack these eggs after and mix them up. And I want to line this with this parchment paper. Oh my goodness, that was just enough. Just enough. Alright, good. I'm just going to holler for the kids to move their arses because we got to go outside. Oh, believe me, you're going to help me cook. I love ya. Have a good day. Best day ever, girls. Happy Big Fat Thanksgiving Eve. Hey, Megda, get out of there. Leave Violet alone. The cat ran over there. All right. The birds are all around. Simmer down. That's going to be cleaned up today. That's just our utility counter that has a bunch of stuff. Anyways, I have a bowl here. I have some honey-made graham cracker stuff. I'm going to throw a bit of cinnamon in it, but it calls for, I don't know how many graham cracker crumbs, but I'm just going to wing it. I need a apple bomb here, and it calls for a 1/4 cup of butter, so I have 1/2 cup here because I don't know, that just doesn't seem like very much. I do have more honey graham. This isn't very much, but if I need more, I got more up in the cupboard. I want a good crust on it. I'm just doing it all. I'm going to throw some cinnamon up in here. Tatiana had bought actual cinnamon graham crackers and ground them up in her food processor. I didn't see anything like that, so I improvise. All right. That's just the fork for the mixing the sugar and the spices. Now, is this too much crumbs for this amount of butter? If it is, I'll just melt some more. Kind of want to get my hand right in this. This might be just all right. Yeah, after I get this in the oven, I'm going to go start working on out there. Like, I want to vacuum, I want to set up the tables, I want to do that stuff. While this is doing its thing in the oven, I'll get the dishwasher going. I forget. I'm going to get a spoon to see, because she used the back of the spoon to press it down into the pan. Is that too crumbly? I don't know. I got a little tiny bit of butter left in this container. I'm just gonna do that. 10 seconds. We'll see. That way I can wash that container too. More. We'll get it done. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. Ooh. Are you supposed to, I don't remember if I'm supposed to spray the sides of that. I don't recall. Whew. Okay. There's still some here in the bowl. I just don't want to overdo it. I tend to overdo things sometimes. Yeah, there's not much left in the bowl. This is probably good. just trying to press it down. And that's all you do for the crust. And you just pour the mixture after it's all mixed in the bowl and on top. And I think I'll water bath it too. Maybe. I just want to make sure that it's not going to leak in. There. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay. This is ready for after. Now, I went and got all the cream cheeses off the register. This is full fat. I have 4 full fat ones. And then yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, I stopped at the store to get some more because Mally's making carrot cake and she needs some for cottage cheese or cream cheese frosting. They only had the light, but they were 2 for $7.50, so she's gonna have to use the light. Or you could buy like lactose free kind, and I'm like, no thanks, no thanks. So 4 boxes of room temperature. All right, let's start with this because we gotta mix it for 5 to 7 minutes. Scraping down the sides. That's the more annoying thing about making this. You've got to keep scraping down the sides. And I'm like, they probably have some paddle that does that, but I don't have it. And I don't use it enough to go and invest into it, I guess. So I'm just going to complain about it. We'll do... I'm going to get Mally up. She might be awake in her room, but she can come downstairs after when the oven's free and start doing some of her stuff. But I'll get the table all set up for when Maze gets home. He can do the cupcakes if the oven's available. And we'll get those done. See, I could do that right up easy. Like, have it all in the oven in 10 minutes, but I want to have the kids all at least make one thing so they feel like they've taken part. They might not appreciate it right now. I mean, Mally wants to make stuff. Misha wants to make stuff. Messiah will make stuff. She's like neither here nor there about it, but that's fine. I said, you could have stayed home too if you were going to help make some stuff. She's like, no thanks. I said, okay, well, have a good day at school then. Like, she is going to make something, but she has her own stuff that she's interested in, and that's totally cool with me. Not everybody is, you know, going to like doing the same stuff. So, it's good. She will help. She just will do something else. And I think I want to boil the eggs today so Misha can make the deviled eggs tonight. Just get it all ready and then she can just whip them up. And I need to sort my fridge to make sure there's enough room to put this kind of stuff in. Yeah. But I'm going to let that turkey in the roaster here cool for a good couple hours before I even take it out of the roaster so I can actually handle it. And in meantime, in between time, I will listen to an audiobook while I set up some of the areas, clean some of the areas. That was 4. These 2 will be for the carrot cake. I'm just going to leave them out though so they get to proper room temperature. Okay, so I use the mixing paddle 5 to 7 minutes. Then I add the sour cream and a teaspoon of vanilla and mix 2 more minutes. So I'll be back. Okay, so I did that for 7 minutes. I scraped down the sides 3 or 4 different times. So now I need, here's the crust, by the way. I need to add 1/2 cup of sour cream, which is right here. This is just cream cheese. And I need to get the vanilla out of that spice bucket thing. Okay, it's just artificial vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon, well, 1 capful. And mix 2 more minutes. Okay. Okay, that was 2 minutes. She just says, oh, a couple minutes, so I write down 2 minutes. A couple is 2 to me, so. Now we add the sugar and spice mixture and the brown sugar. I just want to get this, push it down. It's annoying. All right, that's good enough. Okay. All right. I'm just going to... Oh, might help if I'm... She doesn't say to do it. I think she just dumps it in. Boom. Alright. Set the timer for 2 minutes. Yep, another 2 minutes. Okay, that's about 2 minutes. How many seconds left? Oh, it went off. Alright, I have the eggs here. I'm going to add that and do it another couple of minutes. And then, while it's doing that, I'll open the can of pumpkin and measure out 1 cup and 3/4. So almost 2 cups of pumpkin. Oh, just a minute. Yeah, it's dark out. Well, I mean, it gets dark by 7 o'clock now these days. Yeah. 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 Okay, this is about 1 3/4 cup of pumpkin. And I need to add that and just combine it. I don't need to do it for 2 minutes. Good morning. Mally's here now.
So you were doing the pumpkin cheesecake first.
That's what I know, but that doesn't take as long, so I wasn't expecting to see you up so early.
Well, I told you, message me when the cheesecake's done because I thought you started at 6.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Well, you could still do your rolls in a little bit because you got to let them rise and all that stuff.
The rolls that I always make, they don't rise very, very long.
Oh. Okay. Right. There was just enough to cover the bottom of this with parchment paper. I don't know if we have more, but that was just enough. All right, there it is. We're just gonna mix it up. Ooh. I don't want to scrape because some of the cream cheese might not have mixed. I mean, it's fine, but
If there's any left over, I can have some, right?
okay, yeah. Calm down. I'm not scraping it hard because it'll be the bits that couldn't be reached, you know. So she says to smooth it out. Tap, tap, tappy.
Do you need this in front of me?
No. It was just leftover graham crumbs that I didn't need that much. So, here. I'm not going to put a whole bunch. Just enough so there's a little water in the oven. Because I don't know if that parchment paper really sealed it off good. I'm not sure. Woo. Oh. I think we're supposed to leave it for like 10 minutes before we put it in so it can settle in the pan. And then we put it in for at 325 for a half hour and then bump it down to 300 for an hour. Whew. Okay, so I got the dishwasher going. That cheesecake is in the oven for the 30 minutes. I washed a couple of water cups, you know, with the straws in it. I'm gonna wait for that timer to go off, how many minutes are left. Then I'll go out in the other rooms to start. Oh, there's still 18 minutes. I'll go out there and start vacuuming or something like that, so I can get the table set up. I'll make sure. Magda's right there. I brought the compost out, did I tell you? I did. And of course Randall's out there. But yeah, I don't want to mark off pumpkin cheesecake until it's actually all done. I really want to mark it off because it's fun, but I'll wait till it's all done. But I'm gonna go out there now and vacuum or whatever. Actually, before I do the floor, I got laundry I need to fold up, so I'm gonna do that first and then I'll do the floor. So I vacuumed these 2 rooms. I'm gonna set up the tables. Gotta get that laundry there. I put the hockey net out on the deck, and I'll probably put that big blue ball, Madame Blueberry, out there. Do you know who Madame Blueberry is? He does. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to set the tables up. I'm not putting all dishes or anything on it. I just want to get it set up so I can see the lay of the land, to see how it makes me feel and if it's okay. And I'm a professional, you know? Not really. Okay, Mally's making that butterscotch pudding pie. It's like cooked stuff. That you just do it on the stove top and put it in a pre-baked. We're using those graham cracker ones. So she's doing that. The cheesecake is at 300 now. How much time's left on that timer?
28 minutes.
28 minutes. Okay, so I vacuumed. I'm not sure if I'm done the tables and chairs yet, because I usually have 2 of the big banquet tables. I usually have 2 of these. I need to spray them and wipe them, but that's my great-grandmother's table, Hester, so she's taken part. So should I set up another banquet table? I don't know. I messaged one of my sister-in-laws to see how many people, if there's any littles coming, which there probably is. She has a handful of grandbabies, so she often brings ones when she can come, and the more the merrier, of course. It's just I need to know how much. Should I use like Hester's table as a kid's table and then have 2 banquet tables set up? Or should I go to the attic and get a little table, like little kids' table, and have that set up too? I don't know. I think this could be a kid's table, like for bigger kids, if they want, or big people can sit there too, but I don't have a chair. Like I put 2 in the front for little heinies. I have more chairs to put here. The kitchen chairs, there's 4 out there, and the kids all have a chair up at their desk, similar to this, or I have, I think, 1 or 2 still up in the attic. But I'm gonna clean these tables off now and go unload my phone. Maze does that too. spray black bathroom cleaner for that. I'm gonna have a bubbly. I have to go unload my phone. I only have 7 minutes left on my phone, so I'll go do that. Mally's in the kitchen finishing up that butterscotch thing. She's gonna shut the oven off when the timer goes off, and then we're just gonna leave that cheesecake in the oven for an hour. Don't open it or nothing, and then once we can take that out, she can start doing some of her stuff. Oh, okay guys, well I'm in town now. Wasn't planning on coming to town. I'm just going to Superstore to get 2 more blocks of cream cheese Mally needs, and lemon juice and milk. So yeah, I'm gonna be in and out like a jiffy. All right, I'm back home. It's 12:43. I had to make a couple stops, but I have 12 eggs in here. I'm gonna get going for Misha's deviled eggs. And we took this out. It ended up cracking. It wasn't cracked when we shut the oven off, but you know, sometimes it cracks, sometimes it doesn't. It's not a big deal. It's pulled away from the sides, you can see, so it is done. But I'm just going to leave it out for a couple hours to cool down before I put it in the fridge. But that's done. Oh, and Mally did the butterscotch pudding cake or pie and a chocolate one. So those are done. Now I'm going to empty this. All right, I deboned that GD turkey. That's a lot of turkey. That was a big turkey. Mally's here making cornbread muffins, Southern style.
Sugar sweet.
Sugar sweet. It'll be good. And let me just, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I showed you this. The eggs are shut off, but I'm going to leave them like, I get them boiling really good, and then I shut it off and put a lid on it like I do my rice. I strained the drippings. I'm going to let the fat kind of come to the top a bit and skim some of it off because it was a fatty turkey. And then I'm going to make gravy. Okay, I got the turkey in the fridge. Mally's waiting for the oven to come up. She warms up the pans in the oven before she puts her stuff in because we're not doing it in cast iron. Anyways, I need to peel a bunch of potatoes but I'm going to shred cheese first. But let me see. Nope.
Cheesecake.
Oh, butterscotch pie.
Chocolate pie.
Thaw cream cheese. Chocolate pie.
Cheesecake.
I was just trying to find it. Cheesecake. Yeah, I guess, well, deboned turkey. Didn't I have that on here? This is the second one. All right. And I'm going to make gravy, but I'm going to shred the cheese up first. I have that over here. It's messy right now because we're busy working, but I'm going to shred up 4 blocks of cheese, maybe 5. Okay, this is 5 blocks of cheese. Hopefully that's enough. While I have the food processor out, I'm going to wash these, cut them out, take the seeds out, and put them in the food processor to dice up so I don't have to do that. And the dishwasher's still going, and then I'm going to make the gravy. All right, perfect. Done. I have you guys plugged in. That's why we're over here. I could fry this up with some onions and bacon. And it's going to be for the mac and cheese because we do jalapeno mac and cheese. So, yay! Okay, Mally's making carrot cake, but she went full ham and is peeling up all the carrots for me. She needs all of them. I'm going to start doing some potatoes. I'll show you the gravy though. Alright, so here's the gravy. It's thick, but it's not super thick. I tasted it. Mally tasted it. She said it's good, so I'm going to let it cool down, put it in something, and put it in the fridge. I do plan on making more gravy tomorrow with that other turkey, but this way I can put that in a slow cooker tomorrow maybe and just warm it up that way throughout the day. But I need to start peeling some spuds. I want to cook up some bacon too, so I can cook up onions and those peppers, and that'll all go in the mac and cheese. What time is it? Okay, what time is it?
It's 2:14 p.m.
2:14. Yeah, maybe. Oh, and the eggs are done. I should take those out so they cool. Now that's a pot of carrots. How many do you think you use for a carrot cake?
6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Like 1 or 2.
Okay, well, whatever. Okay, I just brought some compost out. I'm out here with these guys. I haven't gone for a W because I've been so busy. Having a nice frosty bubbly. This is my 3rd one today. Anyways, I strained the eggs. I just dumped them out because I need that pot for potatoes. I peeled 1 bag of potatoes. I plan on peeling another one, maybe 2 more bags. I'm not sure. Mally's in there making the carrot cake. She made cornbread muffins. And she's going to make a pumpkin pie and bread rolls. Misha's going to do the deviled eggs. And what else do I got to do? I got to put another turkey in tonight, like not now. I'm not cooking the potatoes and carrots now. She peeled all the carrots. They still need to be cut up. But we'll put them in cold water and set them in the porch because it's cool out in the porch tonight. So all those potatoes will be for my potato dressing and like mashed potatoes. Let me just think. I still didn't deep clean the downstairs bathroom. It's clean. If I don't get to it today, I will do it tomorrow morning. If I can get as much food stuff done that can be done ahead of time like this today, then tomorrow morning after we get back from the beach and after I have a coffee, I can focus on that for like, I would put a timer like 1.5 hours. Clean. Get the cobwebs in the TV room. Change all the garbages. I did change one of the garbage cans in the porch because it was full, but yeah, it was a lot to try to muster for the entire day. The day's not over yet, but if I don't get to everything, it's not the end of the world. And I should edit a video so I have more room on my computer to take stuff off. That too. So, we'll see, but I have this as peach. It's alright, but I just want something a little more than my just regular water. And since I'm not a drinker, I'll have a nice cold frosty bubbly. I couldn't imagine having a beer right now, even though I don't mind the taste of beer. I actually enjoy it, but I would feel so tired and sluggish, like I'm glad I don't anymore. Not that I was like an alcoholic or anything, but it's just, I choose sobriety. Oh, I think here comes the, is it? It is. Except for like New Year's Eve, when it turns the next year, well, I'll have a glass of champagne. So, there's that. I'll have this and go in and finish peeling some more potatoes. Oh, Maze was going to do cupcakes too, but he might not be able to do those right now because Mally's busy. How was school? And you wore your hoodie home. Good for you, son. All right, the big kids got home. Misha's here working on the deviled eggs ASAP. So, we're good. Mally's cutting up the carrots for me. I filled up the potato pots with some fresh cold water after I rinsed them. And Maze is going to do the cupcakes after. All right, I'm going to cook up a package of bacon because I need the grease and I want to fry up the peppers and onions in that for the mac and cheese. One of Mally's carrot cakes is done. She's going to do another one and layer it with cream cheese frosting. This. And, yeah. Here in here. All right, I just cut it up. And I'm going to fry it like that. And hopefully it'll break apart in the pan. All right, here's Misha's deviled eggs. Talk about fancy schmancy. I want that one.
The one, the one.
Where it dumped on it.
You should eat that one.
Yes. All right. I have the bacon over there frying. I have everything laid out here for Maze. I'm making it super easy for him because I want to get it going. Mally's other carrot cake will be out of the oven by the time this is done. So it's a 1/3 cup of oil, a cup of water, 3 eggs. Put it in here with that, mix it up, put it in some cupcake pans, which I got to get out. Alright, I got the dishwasher going for the umpteenth time today. Mally's making bread rolls now from the Betty Crocker book. Angel sent me a few years ago. Anyways, I'm going to do up some of this, but I'll put some cinnamon in it to go with that pumpkin spice cheesecake. There's 4 envelopes. I forget, you had a couple cups of milk or something. That's ingredients. Let's just a minute. Okay, the directions are on the thing. So if the kitchen is very warm or more, chill an empty bowl. I should wait for that bowl to get a little colder because it just came out of the dishwasher before combining the ingredients. So 1/2 cup of cold milk and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla into a small deep dish. Use skimmed or 2% milk for best results. Ours isn't that. We're just going to use what we have. And blend in 1 envelope of Dream Whip dessert topping. Mix, peaks about 2 minutes. Continue beating 2 minutes more until topping is light and fluffy.
What did you guys use honey for?
Cornbread.
What? Cornbread?
Anyways, I'm gonna do at least 2 of them for the cinnamon whipped cream or Dream Whip, and I might do 2 just normal, maybe. What would I use it for? I'll figure something out. Yeah, pies, pumpkin pie and stuff. What?
For pudding pies.
Pudding pies, yes. Yes. All right, here's that package of bacon all done up. And here's the bacon fat and onions and jalapeno peppers. We're gonna do the sauce up and the noodles tomorrow. Okay, I ended up doing all 4 packs because the whisk didn't even reach the bottom. So I'm gonna take out half of this and leave it plain. The other half I'm gonna leave in the bowl and then sprinkle some cinnamon in and mix it around just a little bit. Okay, this is the cinnamon. This is the just plain white vanilla. Did I get that right? That looks like cinnamon. It has...
That's cinnamon.
That's the cinnamon. Okay, the plain one is the green one. I was getting them mixed up. Okay, these are going in the fridge. And Mally is making the bread rolls.
Should I do another round?
Cream cheese, carrot cake. All right, so here's the potatoes and carrots for now. Mally's just putting together the carrot cake. Look at Mally's perfect Peter Rabbit carrot cake. And it's kind of rounded, if you can see, just a little bit. I think it's fabulous. I think it's the best dessert we've made so far. Well, I didn't make it at all, but Mally did. Right from scratch. It looks amazing, Mally.
I know.
Over here now making pumpkin pie, so yeah, and the beautiful cake and all the pies and everything. Oh my goodness. And here's the pies that are about to go in. Mally's making a pumpkin syrup, and that's her second batch of buns. Oh my goodness. That sauce looks good, Mally. It smells good.
Yeah.
Now be careful because you're not going to be able to hold that because that's just going to slip off.
What the heck is that noise?
May's making a squealing noise.
Where?
So you go about 1 inch squares all over, but mainly go for like the deep. Pull it as you're slowly injecting. You should see like a little bulge in the turkey, like, yeah.
Like my leg when I get a Dupixent shot.
It's disgusting.
All right, there's Mally's pumpkin pie. We'll see in the morning if there's a crack in it, but it looks amazing. Oh, well, hey friends, it's Tracy and Boris from another day. I'm putting an ending on this big fat Thanksgiving Eve video. I'm making two videos of this, like one the extended version for my private folder, just any conversations and stuff had, peeling spuds and all that stuff. As of right now, it's 2 hours, but like the extended version one, so I'll bump it down smaller when I speed up the bits that I'm going to speed up. But I'm telling you, me and Mally were so wrecked by the end of that day. I didn't notice myself complaining much on the video, but Mally's like, I know how you feel now with your feet and legs. Like, I have a chronic pain a lot and several other things. However, she was like, now I know how you friggin' feel, because we were in physical pain from standing up so much that day and just puttering about and getting all that stuff. Thank the Lord, Mally stayed home that day. She did so many desserts. Like, she's a fabulous baker. That carrot cake was sublime, and I loved the looks of it. It was like less is more. It really looked like a cake that would be in a Beatrix Potter book. That's really what it reminded me of. And those like butterscotch pies and chocolate pie and those bread rolls. Oh my gosh, me and Mally had one, and they were still warm. They were heavenly. They really were. They really, really were. And just getting all the, like, the tables set up and the vacuuming and everything. The next day is really busy too. The next day is the big day. However, getting all this tedious things wasn't like the main meal. It was the desserts and stuff like that. And peeling the vegetables like that saves so much work the day of. I mean, still have a million things, umpteen things to do the day of, but not having to worry about desserts and sous chefing this and that and the other. It was more, well, you'll see when I get around to getting to that video, but lifesaver, absolute lifesaver. Yeah, but it was very fulfilling and accomplishment feeling, and made with love and made from scratch, most of it. I mean, I bought store-bought crust. We can make pie crust, but it was just convenient. They were on sale. They're frozen pie crusts. It's not a big whoop. But yeah, I love this time of year. Thanksgiving, I would say, is my favorite, like, in Halloween, and, well, this time of year. I'm much more of a winter person, fall winter person, than a spring summer, and it's just for this reason. Just, I don't know, the coziness, the work. It's harsher in Nova Scotia anyways. It's much harsher, but the satisfaction of a meal like this, longer tables, not higher walls, sort of thing. The more the merrier. It takes a village, sort of thing. Don't ever exclude anybody. Like, take that as you will, but that's my belief. Like, yeah, this earth is here to be shared, not controlled. So I'm getting off track. That was a fabulous day. Exhausting day. It felt like I ran a marathon or something. When I hit the bed last night, I was almost immediately asleep, but my body was like, I'm so happy to just be laying down. Not sitting in a chair, not just sitting and having my feet up, but actually laying down was amazing. It was amazing. So anyways, yeah, I'm looking forward to editing the actual big day video. We had a house full. I'm glad I set up that second banquet table, because they were all full. Augusta was all full. The couches were all full, and not everybody came that was supposed to come. But we still had umpteen, lots of good, wholesome family food, fun, all that things. But you'll see some of it. So anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. Magda got a haircut yesterday. You can't really tell there, but she did. Okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will. See you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.